Hey everybody, this is Rodney Arbona, your host for No Excuses, and my very special guest and friend Selina Albright. How are you, dear?
I'm awesome.
You look
He said, "How are
great.
you, dear?"
It's been a minute or two for us. You've had so much going on. Congratulations on everything. Family, a new move to a new country. I know that's not an easy thing to do. Kids are growing up, and you still find a way to have a career. Now, that's what we need to know about. That's a lesson in itself.
I We've talked about this whole sleep thing before, Rodney.
Yes,
I need to work on balancing all of that so I can get the sleep. But yeah, also Jesus is involved. I think he's taken the
excellent.
wheel at this point. So, I don't worry about a lot. So that leaves room for me to enjoy a lot.
Good for you. When I go through some tough time or
So
challenges,
sorry.
I always say, give it to God. And once I do that, I can feel it just releasing out of me,
It's
and
absolutely
God's
true.
managing it, and I can move on. And I hope that works for you as well. I'm sure it does,
It
huh?
does. It does. You pray or you worry, but you don't do both. That doesn't make any
You don't do
sense.
both. Great message. Great message. And how's the music
I'm
going?
not,
How's it
oh
in
my
London?
gosh. London has been giving me so much love. So I
Ah,
got out here.
beautiful.
My first show was in July 2023. And
Wow.
I almost sold it out my first time ever being in the UK. They were like, oh, we remember her from 2013 when she came out with the EP Brighter. It was 10 years later. So I'm like, they ain't
Wow.
gonna remember me. I'm gonna have to, really push for these ticket sales. Didn't have to touch one ad. Meta saw nothing.
Really
And they packed out that it was well attended. And they gave me a standing ovation. So it's been a continuation of that and the venues changing and getting bigger and me expanding into Europe more because I had only done Germany
nice.
and did I do Portugal before moving? No. Yeah, I had only done um I did Italy and I did Germany before actually moving overseas. And that was it, just two
Okay.
countries. Now I've expanded to six countries and I'll hit all six of
Wow.
them by the time we get to the summer. And I'm just like, it's so cool. It's so freaking cool. So
That's
it's been really
that
fun.
is
And
so
I
cool.
haven't recorded new music as a solo artist yet, but I did co-found an international collaboration called New Frequency, but we spell it like a license plate, NWFRQNC. And
Of
I don't
course.
know what made our dumb behinds do that because nobody can spell it or find the website, but we have it posted everywhere. So we have to do extra promo to make sure people see it regularly so they know how to spell it. But
Got it.
beautiful music with all the guys are from different parts of the world. We have Italy, Holland,
Wonderful.
Colombia. I bring in the USA. And it's just nuts how we ended up all together. So I've been doing new music with them, which will release this year. I've been touring with them as well. But
Beautiful.
then I'm also doing my solo project here or my solo touring here and in America, which is I don't even know except God is the only explanation that all this is happening, and I'm dead serious about
Wonderful.
that.
I believe it. When you
I
have
should have
that
had to work
energy,
harder for this. Oh, thank
well, you have
you.
that energy, darling, and that energy
He
pulls people in. And
he's all
seeing you
through.
perform, I'm not being biased to the audience who's listening, uh, but you have that energy where
Thank
it's
you.
it's not just pleasant to the ear, it's pleasant with your actions, and your energy wants you to watch you as a performer. And again, not
Thank
being
you.
biased for the people who are going to watch this interview, it's something
Oh,
I feel people need to see Selina Albright, and I'm so happy for you that
thank you.
outside the U.S. has taken you in because it's well deserved.
Thank you. I honestly, it's a risk every time I go to a new place. It's a risk, but I have
No
had a
risk, no
hell of a
reward.
time.
Remember that, right? No
This is very
risk, no
true.
reward.
If I had stayed in America, I would have dealt with regret in my older age because
Sure.
I know that I would have given all this up. Like I would have already felt it like that this would have been
Right.
something I would have missed had we not moved over here. And it was a crazy move, but I'm glad we did it with two
You know,
babies. With
Selena,
two
you're not the only one. I've interviewed other artists,
Mm-hmm.
musical, and
Mm-hmm.
they too mentioned how Europe has taken them in as their own. So I think
Yeah.
Europe, and I've interviewed artists from Europe that are now living in the U.S., and it was very rewarding to hear that there's like jazz schools, universities in Europe
Yes.
where you don't you we have jazz in the US as we know, like every university will have a
Yeah.
course, but they got actual schools that do nothing
Oh
but
yeah. Nothing
American
but.
jazz. Nothing but American
I
jazz.
kind of want to go to
So
one. I kind of want to study
yeah,
just a little bit. It doesn't have to be a whole
I know
MBA, but I'd
one's
love
in
that.
Italy. I'll find out through the artists I know and let you know. And another
Please.
group I recommend for you is Indie Collaborative Group. It's an independent
Okay.
artist from around the world. There are a number of Grammy winners in there. I'm also in that group only because of what I do for the artists to give them a platform. So I know the people who
Okay.
started it. I'll send you a link after our interview, and you'll
Yes.
meet people from
Please.
around the world like this who will definitely collaborate with you. So
Locking it
I got
in.
you back.
Thank you. I appreciate that because I mean, when I moved over here, God, but before I moved, he was like, I know you're going to try to make this. Well, I'm not going to make it longer than it was when he said it. I think he knows that my tendency is to make everything really methodical, practical, set it all out, plan it. And he told me to come out here and just play with my friends. Just play with your friends. That's it. And so for you to say
Nice.
there's an indie collective program out here where people can collaborate, I think that's awesome because that's all I've been doing since I got out here. And I've met
That's
so many
wonderful.
amazing artists. So I'm like, I'm following instructions and I'm getting the full experience out here, which is good.
Good for you. I'm so happy for you. So it's nice to
Thank
hear you
you.
doing both, where you got your
Yeah.
solo and your collaboration, because they interchange, right? They have these
Yes.
energies that explode in different directions. How's that working for you?
Right. I love it. Because I love adventure and I love variety. I think part of me is a little bit ADD and maybe ADHD when it comes to my career, my hair, my interests and things like that, whatever I'm tinkering with. So, um, right now I'm a plant mama and that's really important to me. Before I had like a garden where I grew food I could eat. Then it was, oh, I want to do yoga and learn how to do a handstand. So in general, being able to do the collaborative thing and the solo thing at the same time and be able to shift into those different roles, it, it reminds me of the rest of my life, wearing different hats, but it's exciting. Like it's a really, really good, exciting thing because I never get bored. So if I
Sure.
travel, like for Valentine's Day weekend, I did one night, February 13th, I did two shows by myself. And the
Wow.
next morning at 5 a.m., I flew to Holland to do the new frequency show.
Wow.
And
My
so it was a
goodness.
totally different experience for both because one was on a really huge stage for hundreds of people, and then the other one was like, "Oh, I'm doing Lady Sings the Blues in an
Oh,
intimate
nice.
setting, just kicking off a
Sweet.
series." So it's just, you never know what the different shows are going to bring because we've done dive bars and we've done all different sizes of stages, myself as a solo artist and as a group with New Frequency. And so it was so funny, the contrast between those two nights of shows and the lack of
And that was
sleep. We're going to talk about sleep a lot during
Yeah,
this.
we will. We will.
You
We're
see it a
gonna
little
we're
bit
gonna
right here.
dabble.
Just
We're
they're
gonna
going to go
dabble
away.
into
I
that a
can.
little bit.
There's time to suck them back in without surgery. I think if I just have a
Yeah.
nice cold compress, I can do it.
Cucumbers.
Yes, I heard if you dip cucumbers in milk and put them on your
Mm,
eyes, it helps. I don't know. I haven't tried it. My esthetician
I don't
swears
know
by
either.
it.
I can think maybe coconut milk. I can't think cow's milk because coconut milk has different
Eh,
properties like anti-inflammatory. I don't know
I
about
could see
cow milk
that.
having that,
Okay, I'll
right?
try coconut milk before I try cow's milk because I'm allergic to dairy anyway.
Yeah, I
So
don't drink
it's
cow's milk. Not that I'm allergic. It's just it doesn't digest as the way it should. the way our body likes. So
Right.
coconut milk, almond milk is my platform when I need that type of fluid.
Coconut milk is so good for so many reasons,
Yeah,
though. Like you've
a
cooked
lot.
rice in coconut milk and put the
Oh,
seasonings and the beans in it and made rice and
oh my
beans.
goodness. Whole different level of rice.
I didn't
And
know. I never
and
knew.
you
And I was like,
and you and use brown rice and you get proteins and fiber built in as well.
oh
Yes,
my
and
gosh.
it's an ecosystem of a meal. And
We could
for
have a
those of
whole
you,
conversation
I
about
know this
food.
interview is a little bit odd and different, but this is Selena and
This is
I.
we always end up on food, don't we, Rodney?
Yeah, we do. We do.
What's your
We
favorite
do.
type of food to eat, though? In short, what's your favorite type of food to eat?
I tell you, I just came back from Vietnam and the food was way off the hook. I can't even explain how incredible it was.
Oh,
To me, every
tell me you
meal,
had vermicelli bowl or
I
like
don't know what
in
I had. I
America.
just keep ordering, but I can tell you this much. I've been to five-star restaurants all over the United States, and anywhere I went in Vietnam, even street food equaled a five-star restaurant in the US. I kid
I
you
felt the
not.
same way about going to the islands and getting the jerk chicken off the fire, the
Mind
coals.
blowing.
Oh,
Oh my
there's so
goodness.
much better
Mind
food
blowing.
out there. I feel so bad saying this about America, but the US's food
Yeah.
has gone down. We know this.
Yeah.
And when I tell
Yes.
you, because you're in a different country altogether, being outside of America has let me know how much good food there is in every country. I tried
Vietnam
meatballs
is mind blowing.
in
Mind
Holland.
blowing.
Oh, I can't wait to go to Vietnam because I want some pho. And then I want to go to Thailand
Yes.
and get the mee crab.
The meat crop.
And I want to taste it from where it was born. That's because
Well,
when
that
I
would be
had
really cool
pizza,
if we're both in the same country at the same time. That would be an awesome interview.
we got to figure out a gig in Thailand so
Yes.
that we can go out and I want to bring my family with me so they can have mee crab again. My kids have never had mee crab.
Oh my
I want to have
goodness.
like as it was intended to be, mee crab.
Meat crop.
I need one whole plate, maybe two, to myself, just for the fact that the mee crab that I've lost over the years and
Yes.
missed.
Catch up time.
I have to catch up. It's such a sweet dish too. My kids are gonna love it. Either way,
Catch up
we're
time.
supposed to be talking about music and
Yes,
collaborations,
that's okay. We're going to get back.
and
I
we
had
got
a
on food
question
again.
actually. Yeah, you know
Yeah.
me.
What's the
So, when you're doing
question?
these two different venues,
Yeah.
how do you prepare or do you even prepare? And then also, I like to know this with singers, unlike us other musicians, and as you know, I'm a frustrated saxophone player, but of the vocal cords are completely different than us who have to move our fingers.
Oh my
how do you
gosh.
how do you like yeah, we can get tired, but you know the muscle memory will take over and the fingers will hit the keys, and we got to blow
Yeah.
air out, right? We don't have to worry about the throat is like an ecosystem all on its own. What do you do to maintain with the gigs? So some, like you said, some of these gigs are like one after the other. I can't imagine, like when I do an interview the next day, I can't talk. I got like a whole different
Toast.
voice. I sound like Barry White. I got to wait a day to maybe a half, minimally a day for my next interview.
Yep.
How do you do this, Selena? What's the control in all of it?
Over the years, the process has changed. I think I neglected my vocal cords in the beginning because I could lean on youth. And I'm still
Right,
youthful, but over the years, it's just changed. I've spent more time paying attention to how different my throat feels well, before and after a show. Because there's a point in the show where I get to a high. It's like runner's high.
right,
And I'm not thinking about how I'm singing anymore. I'm just in it. And
right,
even if I'm sick going into it, the music will carry me. But my process starts with every meal leading up to the show. Like if I have shows, I spend maybe at least a week or two detoxifying anything naughty that I've eaten. And lately, I've just taken it completely out because I have too many gigs back to back or recording
right.
sessions or, you know, and it just feels better not to have gunk in my body. So I've started to eat
Definitely.
lots more seeds, nuts, and beans, like things that'll help clean out, um, hydrating more. So there's sleep, there's hydration, there's warm up, and then there's just kind of checking into your body, like just checking in with your body and saying, okay, how am I feeling? What do I need? What feels tight? And doing some breathing. And usually it's usually it's my chest and my mid back, which is terrible because I need all of that to open up nice and
Your
smoothly
your
when I'm trying to
diaphragm,
sing. So I've
right? You need your
started doing
diaphragm.
yoga. Yeah, I've started doing yoga every week. I ease my muscles into movement every morning. And I've
Good
meditated a lot
advice.
more lately. So I
Very
just
good
take
advice.
things slow. I ease in and then I have a cool down, just like any other exercise, where I'm like, and just kind of loosening things up. I massage under here after shows. And then while I'm putting away my stuff and packing up my gig bag, I'll just do some weird noises that kind of, kind of calm my body down and I'll like shake a lot just to kind of,
Right.
just like with any exercise. It's like it just, because the adrenaline and the music have taken over, so you don't realize what small muscles you've used. So the next day you feel kind
Right.
of gross. And if you're already sick going into it, like I was February 13th and 14th for the back-to-back 3 gigs,